Although wearing high heels may be fashionable, your joints are being subjected to unhealthful pressure beneath all of that beauty and grace. Posture changes as a result of the bones being compressed together in a relatively small area. This changed position puts up to 26% more strain on your knee joints, which might result in osteoarthritis or joint degeneration. Wearing heels for extended periods of time, usually over a few weeks, can cause the calf muscles to shrink by up to 13%, which weakens them. Over time, these muscles shorten and tighten as a result of being compelled to contract and adapt to the angle of your high heels. The calf muscles must be stretched once again after switching to flat shoes, which can be very uncomfortable. Morton's neuroma, a disorder that thickens the tissue surrounding your toes nerves and frequently causes discomfort and numbness between your third and fourth toes, can be brought on by wearing high heels for an extended period of time. Frequent use of high heels can also shorten and tighten the Achilles tendon, which can cause pain in the heel. By lifting the heel bone off the ground, high heels lessen the Achilles tendon's contraction and the calf muscles stretching. This can eventually make the Achilles tendon shorter and less flexible, which can lead to problems like inflammation, tendon ruptures, tears, and irregular gait patterns. Wearing tight, high heels for extended periods of time can cause foot pain, particularly if you already have bunions. Your big toe bends toward your other toes due to bony lumps called bunions that form at the joint. By placing additional strain on the joint and forcing your toes into an abnormal position, high heels can exacerbate this issue. Haglund's deformity is a bony growth that can result from the heel being irritated by the stiff backs or straps of high heels. The retrocalcaneal bursa, a fluid-filled sac located between the calcaneus bone and the Achilles tendon, may become irritated by the growth of the bone in the back of the heel. Bursitis, which causes the bursa to swell and become inflammatory, might result from this stimulation. By forcing the center of mass forward, high heels can cause the hips and spine to become misaligned, which can alter posture. Additionally, they cause the body to redistribute its weight, which may result in metatarsalgia or joint discomfort in the ball of the foot. Pain under the front portion of the foot is a defining feature of this ailment. The forefoot structure collapses as a result of the metatarsals being overly compressed by the weight redistribution brought on by high heels. Pressure on the forefoot can rise sharply as heel height increases. 3-inch heels, for instance, might result in a 76% increase in forefoot pressure. Your toes may become constricted for the duration of wearing high heels with tight toe boxes since they put a lot of strain on the balls of your feet. Hammer toe, which is defined by an abnormal bending or deformity of one or more of the toes, is the result of this imbalance in the muscles, tendons, and ligaments of your toes. The second, third, and fourth toe muscles gradually lose their capacity to straighten. Hammer toe can worsen and eventually require corrective surgery if treatment is not received. Ankle sprains and twists are more likely to occur when the foot is forced into a pointed posture by high heels. Because more body weight is moved forward with taller heels, maintaining balance requires a backward lean and more work from the lower legs. The likelihood of losing balance and suffering foot or ankle injuries, such as sprains, fractures, and more serious ones that can necessitate surgery, increases with heel height. Because of the possible health hazards, several experts recommend avoiding wearing high heels entirely. Others advocate for moderation, stating that in order to maximize comfort, heels should not be more than 2 inches high. There are a few ways to lessen the strain on your feet if you are determined to wear high heels. In order to occasionally relieve your calf and foot muscles, try wearing flat shoes when you do not need to wear heels, as in the office. You can also change the height of your heels. In order to stretch and relax these muscles, you need also include Pilates activities in your daily routine. You may do this by practicing on your own or by going to Pilates classes that involve stretching exercises, mild foot and calf massages, and ankle range of motion exercises. In addition to strengthening your hips, spine, and knee joints, all of which may be impacted by excessive heel use, these routine exercises, performed in class or at home, will help you maintain balanced posture. Try working on your posture and walking from heel to toe. Aim for broader heels to prevent your toes from being squeezed into a small space, and make sure your high heels have the right amount of padding and cushioning. Never forget to take breaks from wearing heels and save them for special events. Last but not least, there are times when going barefoot might be good for your feet.